Hey there, Kara from Karen Co Creative here. If you're new to me in the channel, we do both done for you and DIY website design for coaches and one-on-one service providers. Today I have a little bit of a different kind of a video because I hear from a lot of website designers who are just starting out and they're wondering how to get more clients. And the biggest tip I have to give them is niche down. Now, this is something like I work with health coaches. It's something that like health coaches are told all the time: niche down, pick a particular type of client with a particular health issue to work with. We don't hear that advice as much as website designers, but it really plays just as important of a role. For one thing, it's SEO. Somebody is more likely to search like website design for whatever they're looking for specifically than just website designers. And the other thing is, not enough health coaches, I think, not health coaches, not enough website designers, I think, do this. So a lot of websites for website designers are very generic. If you find those that specifically niche down, they really jump out at whoever's viewing them. And especially if that person is that audience member, they're going to immediately be like, yes, this is what I need. They're going to book that first step of an exploratory call or fill out a form. And then it will make that sale that much easier. I take you over my shoulder and show you some examples. The first is my website. When I first started out, I really did work with health coaches exclusively, and my entire website was reflective of that. And that's important, especially when you're starting out, because you might not have a big portfolio to show people of like, here's 20 different sites. Like you look at my portfolio now, I can be like, here's 20, 30, 40 different sites in all different niches. Sorry, with the recording software, it's especially slow. And it's all over, and then they can search by it. If you don't have this, if somebody comes to your website and they are a health coach and the only example you have of a website, maybe you have like one or two of these ones, they're going to not be sure that you're the right person for them. And they might not even book that exploratory call or fill out a form or do anything. If you are marketing for health coaches and they come to your site, they're going to be like, yes, this is what I need. So that's just a really big takeaway that I always coach people on is make sure that you niche down. You think that you're repelling all of those people who aren't in the niche you're marketing to, but you're really doing is like creating an area of expertise for yourself that will inspire confidence in your prospective clients. So some other sites that do this well, this woman is a content marketer. So she's not a website designer, but same concept applies. She's content marketing for botanically inspired brands. So that's super specific. And you might think, well, how many businesses like that are there out there? There's actually quite a few. So if you scroll down, you can see some of the logos of sort of places she's been featured. But you can see like right now, herb farm. So it's not just like gardeners. It's also like herbalists. It's also herbalists, holistic health practitioners, anyone with a sort of this like botanical vibe will see this. They'll resonate with it. They'll want to work with this person. So that's an important way to niche. There's also, so this woman very clearly beautiful, easy to use Squarespace site. So she's niche down as well as her platform. So I do Squarespace and WordPress. She's a Squarespace person. Beautiful, easy to use Squarespace websites for coaches and service providers. And she specifically, when she talks in her language, she also talks about it's service providers, but it's also sort of like mompreneurs. It's mothers with young children who are making their website. And then she also has I Empower Women to grow their coaching, consulting, and service-based businesses. And she has this sort of language without, so women know if they land here, if they're women with a service-based business, okay, this person knows sort of what I need and will be able to guide me through this process, and they feel the trust. So her niche is a little bit similar to mine. Another thing you might play with is having a very strong aesthetic style. So if this is you, like you don't force it if it's not you, but if you have a very strong aesthetic style, like this person, she has this very like nice, like kind of 70s groovy little hippie style. And it's just throughout it's all her branding. So that's another way you can niche down is being like, yeah, like if you want more of like a traditional straightforward website, you go to somebody else. You see even her cursor is stylized. If you want something that's like kind of groovy and cool and different, then you come to me. So you can also use your style as a differentiator. But the point is you really want to be consistent about how you project your business and about how you talk about who you work with. And like I said, for me, when I was first working with health coaches, the kind of really neat thing about that was that I could say, okay, not only can I build you the website, but I know what you need. I know that you need an email marketing list. So you're going to need that newsletter opt-in. you're going to need to be able to schedule a free consultation. So we need that scheduling software. I was able to sort of really guide them and develop a process around that, so that not only did they come to my site and see all the language, they also sort of felt like the process was set up for them and their kind of business specifically. So this is one of the best things that you can do for yourself when you're just starting out. Because not only will it attract the right people, it'll also help with your website SEO. So if people are searching for certain types of website designers, you're going to come up. So anyhow, that's just a little tip I wanted to share because I do often hear from sort of newer website designers wondering how to get more clients or get their first client. And the one thing I would say is like really niche down. Think about an area of expertise or a type of client that you love working with and focus on that first. And then as you sort of build your client base and referrals and you have more of a portfolio to show, then if you want to, you can start to branch out and do different things. But in the beginning, especially, that niching down will differentiate you from all of the other website designers out there. All right, hope this helps.